Did you guys watch the newest Naruto Shippuden opening and ending that came out today? Because I sure did. Just been informed that the new Naruto Shippuden opening and ending did not, in fact, come out today. Came out 4 days ago. I might have to fire a few people. In terms of good Naruto Shippuden openings, the last one I saw was probably Diver. And then, you guys remember like Sign by Flow and then Closer? Remember Closer? Those, like in my mind, stand out as one of the best Naruto Shippuden openings ever. In fact, Closer was so good, they made an official English dub of it. And they used it twice with different scenes. One for the Hidan and Kakuzo canon arc, and one for the fillery girl that uses diamonds as jutsu, whose name escapes me. And the thing about this opening 15, is the fact that I've been to a couple of concerts in my day, okay? And honest to God, I have never understood why people find it thrilling and exciting to be in a clustered space, you know, because you're standing there with a group of people, you know, shoulder to shoulder, that are either yelling, you know, raising their hands, going like this, jumping up and down, trying to get to the front, pushing you, and some of them are even sweating, and you know, others like crowd surfing and shit, even though like some of the people that jump up to be held up are morbidly obese. So this phenomenon, which turns people into complete sheep, you know, is anchored in this one person who's on stage, or a band. And the thing about that is that they don't sound nearly as good live as they do, like, if you're hearing them on your iPod. So I'm like, what is the big deal? Why are people so ecstatic, so enthusiastic, so batshit crazy that they just want to be in a scenario where this is going on? I've never understood that phenomenon. If you like that sort of shit, that's you know, that's cool. I don't really care. But to me, it sounds really weird. So when I'm hearing this opening for the first time, the first thing I notice is like this guy, he's screaming into the microphone. This Japanese man is yelling into the microphone. Listen to the song. And if you listen to the song and you think that he's not yelling, it's probably because the sound editors, did a good job at lowering the volume of the original voice. The best part of the opening for me was the snippet of Madara versus Hashirama, because you could see Hashirama's face and how he's actually legitimately pissed off at his friend. But the Sasuke and Naruto split screens, holy shit, that has been overdone to shit. It's like, we understand, we get it. You do not understand that those shots are specifically designed to further the point that Naruto and Sasuke are different sides of the same coin. Then I'm sorry, but you might be brain damaged. Naruto? Sasuke. The spoilers are fine with me. I really don't give a shit. And to be honest, I feel like the majority of the Naruto fandom, whether they're manga people or anime only people, at this point they've said fuck it. Moving on, that ending. Here's what I think happened. The studio got together, it brought all of its staff into one room and divided it, you know, in the middle, and just said, okay, you're group number one, you're group number two. Each of you, like, the project for this week is to come up with a music video, you know, a music sequence, animated, obviously. And then next week you're gonna come in with your assignment and we're gonna show it. And the best assignment gets to be the ending, and the shittiest assignment gets to be the opening. And I think this has been happening for a while. I've been noticing this pattern occurring very frequently. Like, do you guys remember that opening? I don't remember what number it is, but it was like where everybody was dancing, just straight up fucking dancing, just out of character, you know, just dislocating their shoulders at one point, going like, woo, yeah, we're dancing midgets, you know? That was where I really began to doubt whether or not they were taking the opening seriously. Now let's talk specifically about the ending. The music is great. I'm pretty addicted to it, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the part that goes like, Moyase, Moyase, if you hold her hand again, I will break all of your fingers and then smash your fucking neck. Hand-holding scene being repeated is another thing that made me think that they had, like, you know, two groups, one working on the ending and one working on the opening, so that when they showed, you know, their finished projects, they were like, oh shit, they copied us, they copied us. They used the hand-holding scene. And speaking of similar concepts, the Obito versus Kakashi fight in the ending beats the absolute crap out of Kakashi versus Obito in the opening. First of all, the texture in the ending makes them look like actual anime characters. And second of all, the way the camera is moving is just way more dynamic. And is it just me, or I mean, I haven't watched the anime in a while, but like, I feel like the anime is going to do a very good job at making Obito look way more badass than he did in the manga. If you look at that sequence, the Kakashi versus Obito, in the ending, there's just half of the second where you see Obito just charging into Kakashi with his collar up here. But the face that he has is just of absolute fucking hate. And the camera kind of zooms into his eye. I love that shot. I mean, it made him look like this guy is out for blood. And of course you have the whole, like, you know, petting Rin shit and all that stuff, but my mind sort of blocks that out. Another thing that I liked about the ending is the symbolism that is used by the end with that chakra-made bird just flying into the distance. Huge symbolism for something that's coming up. And there's like the scene where like Naruto's going like this, apparently looking like he just used a jutsu, and all his friends appear behind him. That's an actual panel from the manga. And speaking of manga-related content that was directly translated into the opening, I kind of wonder where they got the idea for showing the Hokage's backsides lined up. As stated, I think ending 29 is one of the best endings we've had in the entire run of this anime. Tell me your thoughts. I'm going to go listen to it right now. The opening, not so much. Comment, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. You get the picture. Thanks. Bye.